Hello, table toppers. This is Sister Ruth. Today we are going to discuss the phrase change is difficult but necessary. So I'm going to begin with a couple of definitions that I like to use for these words. Change, meaning different, to alter, even to modify. Change can also imply that it's an essential situation or one is losing themselves. Difficult, not easy, simple, but also putting some effort to accomplish something or to understand it. The last word, necessary, meaning required to achieve something. That if it's necessary, you have to do something to make it happen. Okay, it's required. Or predestined. And I like that word, predestined. Now, there's two type of people in this world that handle change differently. And it all depends on how they grew up. Okay? On one hand, you have people who experience change and it really increases their anxiety. They have fear. They really get stuck, so they feel it's more comfortable to them, even if it's an uncomfortable situation that they're already in. They know what's going to happen, rather it's good, bad, or ugly. So they stay in that situation because they're afraid of change. I'm going to use two examples in a moment. On the other hand, you have people that roll with the punches. Whatever life throws their way, they take a look at it, they analyze it, and they keep it moving. Do they have some anxiety about it? Yes, they may, because anxiety is a natural state that we all, experience. It's just on the realm of anxiety that you hear people talk about a lot that are having issues with it and it interferes with their daily living. But anxiety is something, it's like a warning sign. It's like when you're walking down the street and you hear a dog barking and you're by yourself and you don't have anything in your hand. Your hairs kind of stand up on your neck or your arms, or your brain starts thinking really fast, like, ooh, I don't think I'm going to walk down there. So I'm going to change my regular route and I'm going to take another route because I think I'll be more safe that way. Those are the type of people that when change occurs, they keep it moving. It doesn't mean that they're not anxious. It doesn't mean that they're not afraid, which we shouldn't be afraid of change. And I'm going to get to that as well. Okay? So here's the two examples. On the left side, we were talking about people that, feel stuck because they're afraid to move forward. They're afraid of change. Is an example would be being in a relationship and you were in that relationship for 10 years. Okay. And now you're not in that relationship. You only know how to function being in that relationship. You don't know how to function outside of that. You don't know how to be single. Don't know how to be alone. So it's frightening to you, okay? And either you stay stuck and miserable, or you start to gravitate to the right of taking a look at really what's going on, what you can do so you can move forward, okay? Another example would be on the right side. You've been on a job for 10 years. Your company has just been sold to another company. And now you have new management and you really don't know what's going to go on. Okay? Instead of feeling stuck or you're afraid and you don't know what to do, the people that let things roll, they take a look at it as, hey, this may be an opportunity for me. The last company didn't treat us so well, so let's see what this company is going to do. You give it a chance. Doesn't mean that you don't have any worry, a little. It doesn't mean that you're afraid. Doesn't mean that you don't have any anxiety about the situation. It just means that you move on. Okay? Hence, that's where the phrase comes. Change is difficult, but it's necessary. You can either stay stuck or you can continue to move forward. Is that a scary process for some people? Yes, I'm sure it is. But you take a look at what can you do about it, okay? Especially using the example of being in that relationship for 10 years and you don't know how to be you. Well, that means you start to get to know who you are as a single person and working towards strengthening your self confidence and your self esteem. Okay. For the people that are on the job side, hey, that means, hey, I'm going to take a look at what these people are going to do. I'm going to watch, listen, and learn, and I'm going to keep it moving. And then I'm going to decide if this isn't the right fit for me, then hey, I'm going to start looking elsewhere. Change. Okay. Change doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't. Okay. It can mean opportunity. It can mean growth. But the thing that is constant is it's going to happen. Changes in our everyday lives. And how we handle it depends on how stressed out we're going to be. Life is too short to be stressed, okay, about things that are not in our control. But we can focus on what I can do. And once you do that, you'll see things start to get a little better. This is Sister Ruth, and I hope this has helped you, and I will see you soon.